Georgia, on the way to the Pony Express to check out Bam Jones and his 68 Dirty Bird Falcon. So anyways, let's get over here and let's see what's good. Since it is my daily, it's my only car. It's my only car in Georgia.
Where's your other car?
They're all in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all in California in storage.
I got to ship them to you.
Yeah, no, well, I'm about what, 15 months away from retiring. So, yeah, but you know, maybe before I leave, maybe I don't take it back with me.
Today, or where you live?
I'm in Valdosta.
I can drop y'all. Wouldn't you be cool going to California with a turbo truck? Let's work a deal. Come by the Fussell Tire. It's at the shop.
An offer for the 5.3. What is it? LM?
Take that truck for a drive. You ain't gonna want to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, with the turbo. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah.
Come by and drive tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Hey.
You guys going to race this weekend?
Yeah, not gonna make it this
looks
weekend.
Like Friday or Sunday is going to be.
It might. Saturday, they might push it. They might push it back.
And then Sunday looks clear right now, so they should be able to finish up Sunday. Which weather here, you've lived here long enough, it'd change.
Are you guys doing the cruise on Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Anyways, I just got an offer to buy. I got an offer for the truck. This is my only truck out here. You guys know I'm from California. Stationed here, South Georgia. Honestly, I have no plans to sell it. It's a SLE. I think SLE.
What year model?
It's an 05.
05.
05, 5.3. I think it's a, they call it LM3.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah.
Mind if I look in it?
Yep, it's a 5.3. Go ahead, I'll open her up. 5.3, LM3. I'll pop the hood. It's like 160 something on the on the clock. Yes. And it came with the snug top. I just, yeah, it's solid. I mean, I drove it from California all the way across country.
These things are,
I mean, yeah, they run forever. And I did an oil change right before I left. I think the 5.3 is called the LM7, I believe, is the engine code. But yeah, solid LS. I mean, just a smooth motor. I had like I said, I had the Quadra-steer truck before, and that one got hit. That one hurt because that was a clean truck. Yeah, 6-liter LQ4. It was full-time all-wheel drive. But yeah.
Be cool. You can actually buy his base kit. It's $2,500
for the turbo and stuff.
For the turbo, everything. That's you leave your factory injectors factory.
Yeah.
And it made what 400. He did these trucks.
Yeah.
And with 6 pounds, made 430, 410, 430 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I mean, that's a good bit.
Yeah.
You got Michelin's on there.
Whoever had it before me put slotted. I don't know if you can see the rotors are slotted.
Yeah.
And then I mean it's a solid truck. Yeah.
He likes to get away from it.
So here's the Dirty Bird. Yeah, last time I was here filming.
Disconnected the end roll bar in the back. Dropped my shock down, shock travel.
Yep.
And then it did really, really good in the mountains.
I mean, it's pretty much almost a Fox body
in the front,
chassis, right?
But it don't have sway bars or nothing. But the shocks and everything are really, really set up tight. So
I like this diff. The thing's super beefy. Yeah. I like how the fill is on that, and then the drain. Okay, so that drain's pretty solid. Doesn't look like it leaks too much.
No.
All right, so
since you were here last time, I put a drive shaft sensor on it.
Okay, which is right there, which I forget tells you if it's spinning.
You can use it to
traction control?
For traction control. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Carbon fiber from PST.
Yeah. And it's got a strange aluminum diff in it this time. When you were here last time, it had a...
So you swapped out the third member?
Yeah, it had an iron one in it. We put the iron one in that car because we wanted the gear. We wanted to change the gear in it.
Pretty straight. I mean, these subframe connectors you put in here back in the day, and pretty much been straight on. And then a turbo 400.
Yep.
You guys can see, and then It's got a diaper. Got a diaper.
Yep.
And then
Custom made wheelie skis.
there we go there. And then
They've definitely been used.
what converter you got?
It's got a PTC 1545 converter in it.
Okay. And what does that stall at?
Under power, it flashes up into the mid 5s, and when you shift it, it drops to like 6,000.
Gotcha. And then most of the world won't know, but this is a GM LS53.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, you can see the numbers on the block there. 48/53.
It's a temporary.
Yeah. While you get a Ford
when I
motor.
get my motor back from over there.
Yeah.
And she's already hurt, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're looking at doing a 9.5 deck,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna probably do a 9.5 deck. Either a 9.5 or a more.
Like a world 9 or a world 8.2
It
deck.
would be an 8.2 deck. It's either gonna be a 9.5 or an 8.2 deck. A lot of compression, aluminum rod.
Billet block or?
No, it'll be a dart iron eagle block. But,
Okay.
But we'll be targeting 2,500 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Right now we're in the 2,000 horsepower range with it. So.
And so at that point, the thing is, do you go to a funny car cage? And I know last time we were talking, you were thinking about
Yeah.
going
So
to
this
to a
car,
funny
I think
car
I've
cage.
made a decision that I'm gonna cut the floor out of it and build a cage for it. Cut from probably right about here, all the way across, and then all the way back to about to where the factory frame rail is, which is right here.
Yeah, it comes in.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll probably
about
cut it
here.
off. Yeah, I'll probably cut it off right here because it goes into the torque box. But I'll probably cut it off right here,
Yep.
bob it, and then connect my roll cage into the frame rail. These torque boxes.
Did
that
you
I
narrow?
made.
Did you narrow these? Oh no, you haven't messed with these.
Those are the factory ones.
Yeah.
All I did was move the tub over to them. Factory tub in it that I split
Yeah,
and moved it over to it so I could have room for tires.
clean. Okay, it's tucked up pretty
That's
good.
the factory frame rail though.
Okay, yeah. Kind of thin too.
Yeah, there's not a lot there, and that's why I'm not. So I want to keep the frame rail in the car because of if I cut it out, then it becomes back half for rules. So I'm gonna play in the gray area. I'm gonna bob it from here to here, structure
Yeah.
in it like that does.
Yep.
It's gonna be 25.3, and it'll be legal down to 6.0.
Okay.
And then from here back, I'll have the factory frame rail, but everything inside the frame rail is
Yeah.
gonna be gone.
Gotcha. Okay.
And everything outside the frame rail is going to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put a lightweight tub in it and carbon fiber and everything else. And it's just going to have these factory frame rails are just going to be sitting in here.
Nice. So you probably drop some with the carbon fiber panels and all that kind of stuff. You probably drop a little bit of weight down.
Yeah, my plan is to try and get, I want the 300 pounds out of it from back here. From here back, I want 300 pounds out of it.
Pro bracket radial, Mickey Thompson. Okay, 28-10-5. Okay. Seems like that's the tire, huh?
Yeah, like
that's
all
the
your
size.
racing around here locally is small tire.
Yeah. I
Racing.
think that's kind of the
It's really big. around
across
here.
the country. And these are what wheels are these again?
Those
Lightweight, huh?
Champion stripsters is what they are.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy out of California, he passed away, and so the wife, he was like I guess a one-man show that made these, and I want to say she sold all the rights to them, but nobody's making them.
Just checking out the sliders, so that kind of helps with your weight transfer. Or?
Yeah, getting your extension and drop. You can see how much the tire comes out of the car. And when it's under power, it comes out even farther than that. Like up in here on the tire.
Do you ever have well, you already cut. I see you relieved your fit. No, you just rolled those pretty good.
Yeah, this is still.
Yeah.
But this edge is cut.
Gotcha.
It's gone right here because the fender rolls in.
Yeah.
And so it gets close. If you have the edge in there, it used to catch the tire.
Okay.
This one, same thing. It's cut, gone here, in this area, but I got the lip still in there.
You're mentioning for this is all trans cooling.
Yep.
Okay. So you got a fan and then
It's got 2 fans on it.
Okay.
And another one on top.
Gotcha. And then a heat sink.
Yep.
And then just a cooler or heat
Yeah, that's a
exchanger.
B&M super cooler. Yeah.
Okay. And then I noticed your parachute system is tied into the tied into the chassis. Something structural that you added here, which goes into the frame rails.
Yeah, it goes in the frame rail, and then it's also diagonal from there up into more of the frame in the pulling area. I also tow from this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Drag and drive. I have a hitch I put on here.
Okay. And then I see your sway bar setup is also tied into that. So, and what setup? What are your shocks? And then what's this setup here we're looking at?
That's a Menser shock, and it's got like 9 inches of travel. It's a really, really, really long shock, and I wanted it like that on purpose.
Right.
And then it's a TRZ anti-roll bar.
Okay.
That's a Rhodes base housing that we welded the back brace on.
Yeah.
And it's got Funkhauser leaf spring brackets and Funkhauser brace and shock brackets
Uh-huh.
that we put on there. And it's got strange brakes,
Nice.
40 spline gun drilled axles.
Okay. It's got all the goodies for saving
going
weight,
fast.
for making it strong. And this, I mean, you said about 250 passes a year,
Yeah,
or somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Around
So, I mean,
150 to 200.
So just about every weekend, plus maybe a couple times a
Yeah,
week.
we go 2 to 3 times a month. 800 or 900 mile street driving miles on it this year.
Okay. What's the plan on?
Well, my plan
on
now
getting
is
that at the roof line?
Since I'm since I've decided to cut the floor out, what I'll do is I'll actually build the cage,
Okay.
and then in the car, and it'll just be tacked, and then when I've got it built, then I'll untack it from the body and drop it out of the bottom and fully weld it.
Gotcha. So because you're going to cut from the floor down or
Yeah.
cut the floor out, you can kind of essentially
I
go
build
up.
the cage in it,
Yep.
drop the cage out of it,
Okay.
weld it all the way up,
And back up.
push it back in, and weld it in the car.
Okay. So that's the way to do it. Otherwise, you have to cut the roof.
Right.
Okay. Which probably sounds like it's easier to do it without cutting the roof.
Yeah, like
then
deciding to cut the floor out of it will make I feel like welding part of it easier, and it's also potentially the best way to lose the most amount of weight.
Right. Okay. For the Falcon fan base, there's over a dozen Falcon pages on Facebook, but you guys know this car. I know this car. I've been following Bam for probably at least 6, maybe close to 10 years, just seeing the Dirty Bird Falcon. So this is neat to see it in person, like just.
Yeah.
And just so happened to see you at the track, the other night. So that was real cool.
Yeah, it's come a long way. Like originally when I built this car, it was the first time we got it off Craigslist from my dad, and the first time I took it to the track, it ran 14s. Mm-hmm. And then it's just been a progression from there. Like we've gone faster and faster and faster with it. Why are you changing it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like cars. You can't never just leave them alone. And this thing has been a progression over time. Once my dad couldn't drive it anymore and I started driving it, I just started making it faster. So over time, when you look at some of the stuff that's done in the car, it was done, back before I really knew a whole lot. I was just building stuff, and so like some stuff's really, really nice in it, and then some of the stuff's still old stuff, but it still works, Right. Those frame connectors have been in this car, and I've had 2,000 horsepower in this car, and it stays flat, and so. Yeah. But if you were to look at the welds on them, you'd be like, oh, this was done with a Harbor Freight welder.
Right. I remember you said this was kind of like some of your earlier beginning welding skills, and then as the years went on, you look at the back half.
Yeah. Then you look at like this. This was done TIG welded.
Yeah, more advanced skill set and tool set. But I mean that looks basically factory pro.
Yeah.
Those are really good welds.
Yeah, and then like these, when I did these, this was done MIG welded, and I built, I welded all this stuff in.
Yeah.
And connected it to the original frame connectors we did. But you can see like this was welded better than like when these were done. And it's kind of funny. You just kind of look at things that were done in the progression, how much the car has changed over time. Like one of the first upgrades I did were these cow tracks, and these are still the original cow tracks that I put on this car.
Yeah.
And they were just out here in the factory location. Me and a friend of mine used to argue all the time because he's like, normal people don't have 9-second cars, and this was years ago before 9-second cars are more common nowadays. I guess.
Now they're like a factory car.
Yeah, some of the factory cars can run in the high nines, and we used to like go back and forth, and I'm like, anybody can own a 9-second car. Anybody can't afford to go out and buy one right off the bat, but you can afford over time to build one, and that's what this was. This car started 14-second car, 13-second car, 12-second car, 11-second car, 10-second car, 9-second car, 8-second car, 7-second car.
Because I know this was your dad's car originally.
Yeah.
And then how long has it been in the family?
We bought this car in 2009.
09? Okay, so we're in about 17 years.
Yeah, military was like 2009. It was on credit. And what happened is we had a 71 Mach 1 that was my dad's car.
Yeah.
And we were in Pinks All Out with it. And
I remember that show.
Yeah, we built if you ever watched the Atlanta show, you'll see it's me. I made it to the finals.
Okay. Nice.
And it had a 454 cubic inch Windsor in it with a CHI head on it.
Gotcha.
There wasn't a lot of people building motors that big. Windsors that big.
That's CHI is like a canted valve stuff, right?
Yeah. Cleveland style head. And we had that in there, and unfortunately, it caught on fire.
Oh wow!
And
Okay.
it burnt the whole car. All our tools up. I mean, we started from scratch. I bought that car.
Okay.
And my dad couldn't really fit in it well, a Fox body, and my dad was a bigger guy.
Yeah.
And so we started looking around, and we found this on Craigslist here locally too, and we went and bought it.
Like I said, just being in the Falcon community, I've really caught onto this car just being in that community, and then I think you were probably one of the main drag racers, especially like the 3rd gen Falcon 68 and stuff, the Lost Falcons.
Yeah, I've been all over like racing with the NMRA, and I've seen very, very few of them.
Yeah,
and there's some pretty fast ones. Like Derek Ladeau's. Derek's Muggsy is probably the fastest one out right now, and then there's another one out of Texas that was called the Dirty Bird, also Kinjo, I think. And that one was, pretty extreme. But as far as like stock suspension, stock floor car, this is probably one of the fastest ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been, like I said, just following this thing, following you, and then just seeing it on. I think you've been on 1320 Video. You've been to so many events.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of stuff.
You throw this in. You throw this in Google.
It's different when I take it places.
Yeah,
it gets noticed more than like if you have a Fox body or something. This car is different. The color stands out.
Yeah. Being a Falcon.
Yeah,
that is one.
Being a Falcon, where people a lot of times don't even know what it is. Because I don't have any of the badges on it.
What's like the top 2 cars you get that they mistake this for?
The top 2 cars? A lot of people think it's a Chevy too.
Okay, yep. Get that. Do you ever get Dart?
I have, especially because of the color.
Yeah.
Is this a Mopar? And the taillights, because the taillights on these are actually kind of Mopar.
Yeah.
And
I get that too.
Yeah, and so it's kind of funny. I'll see people looking at it, and they're trying to see a badge on it. Yeah, and they're like looking at it, and And they're like, don't know what. I was like, you're trying to figure out what it is, and they're like, yeah, what is it? I'm like, it's Falcon. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, Dirty Bird makes sense. And then I was like, yeah.
They're used to this. Well, what it is they're used to like the 60 to 62, and then the 63 to 5.
The more common, more common ones. Yeah.
Which those are actually a little bit smaller cars. This
This is basically a Fairlane.
Right.
What it is, a Refender Fairlane. And a lot of the parts on this cross.
The engine bay, the firewall is all Fairlane, which is
front windshield, I think is.
Yeah, there's a few things.
Actually put the Fairlane fenders on this car. Dimensionally, when you sit in the car, it's a Fairlane.
Right.
Like, you can't reach over and touch the wall. Like the early Falcons or like Mel's early Mustang.
You can reach out.
You can sit in the car and touch the passenger side door.
Okay.
These are big cars.
Enough, yeah.
This is a big car. The only thing that's different is it's the same wheelbase as a Fairlane.
Yep.
But the quarter is shorter.
Gotcha.
So it makes it look like it's a smaller car because the quarters are cut off, right?
Okay. Yeah. So where a Fairlane would extend out further on the fender.
Yeah. The quarter is,
that makes sense.
Fairlane, the quarter comes out about here.
Okay.
Fairlane visual makes it look like it's such a, so much bigger car, but it really isn't.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of rust in it. A bunch of friends that are, majority of them are retired military.
Yep.
And we started racing while we were active duty. And my dad actually came up with that name, the Pony Express name.
Okay.
And the logo was actually something that I originally did. Ford this stuff is by doing work for other people. So.
Gotcha. And then what kind of, so if people want to bring work to you?
Yeah, I do. I used to build engines and stuff, and now I've just kind of really only built my own.
Okay.
Or close friends as far as engines go. I will do some engine work, but like somebody wants a cam or stuff like that. We can pretty much do just about anything here. I pick and choose the jobs that I do because I don't have to do stuff that I don't want to do.
And so not really open to the public. For exhaust work, full custom headers, rear end differentials, fabrication, chassis. And engine work on a case-by-case basis, then they can hit you up. What's your Instagram now? Guys, go check that out. Bam's Dirty Bird. And that's the IG for this car, for Bam. Everything you do, all the racing. People are gonna be surprised that it's an LS.
It's been an LS now for about a year.
What size turbos are we looking at?
They're Precision 6875s.
6875s, all right. Twins. What do the Ford guys say when they find out, when they look like, is this an LS? What are they saying?
Was surprised that I put an LS in it. Being a hot rodder is making your car fast and doing what you got to do to keep it running. That's exactly what that is.
That's true.
That is a bunch of borrowed parts.
That's true.
I had the short block. I borrowed the intake.
I mean, there's so much that goes into this.
This car is my escape.
Yeah.
And I bust my butt and do what I got to do so that I can race. When this car is not running, I'm not in a good mood. This is my escape. So this car has never been down for more than a year.
That's an important lesson in life, guys. Have your escape, have your outlet, if you want to call it a passion, whatever it is, have that in life.
Yeah.
And so I think that's another thing. Like I see, everything's normal when you see this thing out there. You know it's all good, right?
Yeah, like this car's been putting in work for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got a lot of passes on it. And,
for sure.
And it's won in a lot of different types of classes. Pro track championship.
Yeah.
I've won 2 world championships in the NMRA. I've won, 28 tire shootouts. I've won, no time shootouts. I've done, it's done well.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of work to do those things and be consistent. Like I put a motor in a car. Like when I had the Ford motor in here, that same motor, when I first put it in there, ran a certain amount. But then after just tweaking like the converter and the suspension and the tune and turbos and everything else, same exact motor, same cam, same intake, same exact motor, same carburetor.
Yeah.
The car was over a second faster by the time I was done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It never changed the power plant.
Okay.
And that's just being consistent. Like a lot of people want to just build something and immediately be fast.
Right.
But there's a lot of, and then when they can't run what they think they should, they just throw a bunch more money at it.
Yeah.
And really, it's all about the little things.
Sure.
You know, like refining the little things and figuring out what the car. People always talk about combination, and that the car is a combination. It's not just the engine, right?
Right.
Your engine combination counts. It does. But the car, the total package is really is the big, big answer.
Okay.
In making the whole car work.
Gotcha.
And because you could have 3,000 horsepower, but if you can't put it on the ground, you're not going to run good numbers or run consistent numbers. And, this car over time is allowed me to learn a lot and progress with it.
So consistent that pretty much.
I know where
when
I
you run
can
this
put
thing,
it where it's easy to drive.
It's going to go straight, and it almost is a trainer. Like you could hop in this car with very minimal experience and be running, somewhere deep in the eights as a novice or an inexperienced racer.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It's point and click.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the faster you go, when we try to go faster, then it takes, a little more nerve.
Yeah.
Because the car sometimes might be moving around.
Sure. We plan on doing more content together at the Pony Express, at Cecil, and just the Dirty Bird Falcon, Storm Chaser, and all the other projects that come through the Pony Express with Bam Jones. Yeah. So I think that's really kind of where we're at. So appreciate you guys for coming along and being able to check out this car. For me, it's a big deal. It's a Falcon. It's the 3rd gen. It's a car that I've seen for many years. And so I appreciate you for having me out and sharing your car, your life, your hobby, and all the above. So
my filthy dirty car. It's got a lot of road grime on it right now.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, so that's it for now, guys. We will have more here at the Pony Express, other projects. So thanks for watching. See you.